Hi folks, this is Susan DeBay with Susan DeBay Jewelry, and today I'm going to try to show you, this is going to be a little practice piece where we can learn how to flush set a faceted stone. So I'm going to drill some holes in here. I'll show you how I do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just going to take and just mark some small holes here. What we need to do is take this little tool here and put some, you're actually putting a little dimple into the material. And all this does is just keeps your drill from skidding across the metal. But make sure that you have lots of lubrication on your drill bit. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and drill the rest of these, and I'll catch up with you later. Okay, you'll see this is the bottom side of the material where I drilled, and you can see all kinds of little burrs on that. So what you want to do is you want to take a little ball burr and just get rid of that. It'll take that burr right off. This is also about a little over 2 mil thick. And what I did, well, just under 2 mil right now. And what I did was I took 2 pieces of copper and just soldered them together so I could get the thickness that I wanted to. When you're doing this, you're going to need some fairly substantial material to work with. Okay, I'm using a little I forgot, setting burr. That's what it is. The setting burr here, right here, and then the heart burr right here. And they're just under the size of the cubic zirconium. The cubic zirconium is 2 millimeter. You can get those from Rio. They have nice ones, and they're all machined. I have a setting burr here. It's a little bit less the size of my 2 millimeter cubic zirconiums. So what I do first is I drill 1 millimeter hole through the entire piece of material, sand the back side off, and then I drill out, hope you can see that, I drill out with the setting burr to enlarge the hole. And I frequently go back to my burr life to extend the length of my drill bit. And I think as you go on, you really will develop the depth in how far to drill down. But I tell you, it is challenging. You just have to be very careful and keep watching. Be diligent as you're drilling. At this point, I'm drilling right to the very top of the drill of the setting burr, and then I kind of wobble it just a little bit. So there's the hole. And now I change bits, and I'm going to go for my little heart burr. Also remember to put your burr life on your heart burr. And on this I'm just doing, very carefully, going in the depth, just very carefully at a slow speed. Okay, and what that does is it causes a little seat for the stone to sit on. I want to get all the dust and junk off of that, out of that. Okay, and I'm going to try to snap it in. Hopefully you guys can hear that snap as it fits into the seat. Did you hear that little click? So it is in there, very nice. And then I have this little tool. I put one of the polishing drums on it too, so I can hold on to it a little bit better. Anyway, and then you just go around very carefully. You go around, and what happens, what actually sets it is when you're going around it, the material is coming in, and it actually goes over the top of the table just a tiny bit. So you're just kind of like going around and around, and you got to be careful that it doesn't skid off, because it could very easily. But there you go. It's set. It's this one right here. So it's set in there. I'm going to keep going because I do need practice. But you know, it's just that you just have to be diligent and practice with this. You can do so many things with designing in your jewelry when you have this method down. So I would encourage you guys to get started with it. There, I think that's the best one I did so far. You can see though, other ones I've skated off and it's scratched material, but you can still get that out. That's no problem. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try to do another one here for you. Remember, frequently go back to that burr life. Getting close to the top of that burr, so you got to really be careful now. And I remember to wobble it just a little bit. That kind of enlarges it just a little tiny bit more. So now you change into your heart burr again. That was your setting burr. And remember to lubricate your heart burr. And go at this really slow. Kind of wobble it in there. Blow out the dust. Okay. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I am trying to lift these little stones up. Where's that? On the end of my little pusher there. Okay. But when you go to, oh dear, let's see. It flipped over. There. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there, and then I'm going to try to push this down in there a little bit. Oh my goodness, it did it again. Oh, no, it's good. All right. So we want to just push this down. Make sure it's in there good and tight. Listen for the click. Oh, there's no click. But it looks like it's in there. Oh my gosh, I broke it. Well, okay, lesson learned. Don't push too hard. Good thing this is practice. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Yeah, it popped out. Okay, I'm gonna have to drill it a little bit more. So, there you go. So I'm just wetting the little tip of my finger there. Okay, I think that's got it. Now, let's see if we can hear a snap. Listen for the snap. Or the clip. Nope, still didn't. But it seems to be in there. Let's see if we can get it to skate across. Okay, here goes. That turned out pretty darn good, actually. Pretty darn good. So, I'm getting better. So, I mean, like, if you want to polish it while the cubic zirconiums are in there, I don't think it would hurt it. They're very tough. So, okay, let's see if I can get that little click. Ah, did you hear that? I love that sound. Okay, so I got it out of the tumbler, and guess what? All the stones stayed in. Now, there's still some scratch marks on here, and it's just a little scrap piece. But if you do want to make this into a piece of jewelry, then you're going to have to get those scratches out. I just didn't want to take the time. So anyway, I thought it turned out pretty darn good, and hopefully you guys will be inspired to try a little bit more. It's very challenging, I will say that, and but you will eventually get it. This ring that I have on right here, you can see right here where all the flush set stones were. I did that. This is my third attempt to do it, and I finally got it. But then it was a while before I started applying it in the rest of my jewelry, and when I went back to it, I couldn't do it anymore. So thus, you see me practicing here. Keep on practicing. It's a skill that you'll want to really get down before you can really get it down good. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Also, subscribe to my channel. The little bell that you see on YouTube, if you want to click on that, you'll be alerted to some of the other videos that I have. There I am. Anyway, you'll see some of the other videos that I have, and you'll be notified too when I do some more. All right, God bless.